this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius singles. Number 11, Sagittarius. So this is for my Sag singles. We're just going to ask what's going on around you right now, and any, guidance, advice, and then what might be coming up around the bend in the near future. Okay, so this is for my Scorpio gang. No, not Scorpio, Sagittarius. Sorry, I just did Scorp. So we are a Sagittarius. I'm telling you, Mercury retrograde is about to be over in like 1 or 2 days, but it still has like a shadow period. And the pull is for real. Retrograde is pulling on me super hard right now. But it is what it is. Thankfully, we're going to have, Mercury and Venus direct, which will be like a nice relief from this last little period. Maybe I'll actually be able to speak and shuffle again once it's done. Okay, so this is for Sag singles. Got the Lovers card right at the bottom, so we'll see. Let's see where this is going. This is a soulmate card, so let's see what's going on around you right now. What's in your field of energy right now, Sag? Okay. Emperor. Okay, where do you want to be? I feel like we had another flip, but let's see. Nope. All right. I'm just going to get a few more cards for clarity. I can kind of see. Well, damn, Sag. This is so funny. When both of these guys come out together, it's definitely in your stubborn energy. But let's see. Because we're asking about you. What's going on with you right now? You have Emperor and Empress. That balances out something going on here with these guys. Let's see. Okay. So, all right. Okay. This is kind of comical. All right. It's not comical. Okay, Sag, I'm not here to laugh. All right. So, Ace of Wands. There's like, in your arena right now is like you're in your head about a new beginning, possibly. Yeah. There might be there's definitely some passion going on here with King of, this is really interesting. I didn't realize at first. You got like 2 true matches. This is like the highest match. Anyway, so you might also be in your head processing, this is Ace of Wands, yeah, which is passionate new beginning, but also like in this deck, she's like in her third eye. She's thinking about it. She's not like charging into it. She's thinking about it. This is like leaping into wish fulfillment. I don't know, like what's going on in your energy, Sag, but this is a lot of boom. Like, I don't know if you have someone in your arena that you've met that that's making you think about a new beginning, thinking about leaping kind of into this is like 9 of Cups is a lot of love. It's like joy, wish fulfillment, it's the whole enchilada. It's like the only better state of love is 10 of Cups, and 9 of Cups is cool because it's wish fulfillment. So you may be sort of thinking about this, or this is in your arena. When the Emperor and the King of Wands came out, like first what I would say, if these other like pairings didn't come out, this would be indicating like sitting in like pride and ego and super dry and like really wanting things your way. But then boom, when Empress comes out, she balances the Emperor. This is like the highest match on the board. And then you have another match here, right? King and Queen of Wands, which is, it's really interesting that for both of these pairs to be out here. It's like if it's not in your arena yet, Sag, you very possibly have like a true wish fulfillment coming in, because you couldn't get a more balanced pairing than the Emperor and the Empress. She is here to balance this guy out. Like where this guy can be in pride and ego, when he meets his Empress, they're like on the same, they're on the same level. They're on the same playing field. So I don't know if there's a connection coming in, like heads up, Sag. Maybe it's possible you're about to meet someone who kind of embodies like your other half. Super interesting. Yeah. You almost never see like true match come out. And there's going to be a lot of fire in this. If, you know, you may know who this is referencing. You might have your eye on someone. I don't know. You may have, yeah, somebody already in your field. You only know your story, but there is like a lot of heat in this connection, especially with this Page of Wands here. There's like a lot of sexual energy in this match. Like I don't really go there and talk about that in readings too much, but when there's a King and Queen of Wands and a Page of Wands, this is like there's some heat here in whatever is like going on around you. But by the way, let's talk about this. So the Emperor and the Empress, when they are coming out together, this is all four queens, right? And she comes in and she balances this guy out of pride and ego. The Emperor can very much be like a very structured and rigid guy who likes everything done his way, right? But the the Empress, she comes in as all four queens and she just balances him right out of that energy. So this is really nice that she's showing up here for him, because this guy can be, if you're like, when you're in Emperor mode, it can be like sort of problematic to your progress, because it can kind of impede your ability to experience this type of like Nine of Cups fulfilling kind of love energy. Yeah. But when his Empress is here to balance him out, he softens way down and he becomes much less rigid, because she's totally empowered and she's nurturing and she's self-sufficient. But also when she finds her Emperor, she also she can also sit in her she's much softer, so she can sit in her very empowered mode, and she's just fine on her own. She knows how to find her joy. She knows how to find her happiness. So he also comes in and balances her to where she doesn't kind of have to embody those queens in such like a self-sufficient way. So that's a really nice thing to see come out for you, Sagittarians. I think your readings have been like a bit more historically stuck lately. And then King and Queen of Wands. Wands are all about passion. So this is just like this is a nice pairing of like fire. There's a lot of fire energy too. And it might be because you're a fire sign. But, and this girl, when this card comes out, like some tarot readers call Page of Wands like the STD card, but I don't look at it like that. But the reason that they reference it like that is because there's a lot of sexual energy to this card, and especially when it's coming out with this King and Queen of Wands here. So anyway, let's see what's coming around the bend for you, Sagittarius. So yeah, keep your eyes open, Sag. If you're single and you don't have anybody on your radar right now, heads up, because you have a whole like I don't even know what the word is for it. Like that's a power match right there. There's like a potential there for a really powerful, well-balanced couple. And also, so the King and Queen of Wands are like the most attractive king and queen in the deck. So it's like, it's whoever is like in your like sphere or coming in, you probably will find each other extremely attractive. There's a lot of not tension, but just a lot of damn fire in that pairing. let's see. This is what's coming around the bend for Sagittarius. Happy for you guys, Sag gang, that that you possibly, for the singles out there, that you might have someone coming in who's going to totally light your fire. It's always fun. Okay, this is what's coming up around the bend for my Sag. So we have Devil on the bottom. So watch your shadow side. Yeah, that's what that guy's here to say. But let's see what's coming around the bend. So this is still pretty slow moving energy, but let's see what comes out, because the Fool is like, okay, with Fool here and Nine of Cups, this is like leaping into joy, leaping without fear. But there may be like a slow progression to it. This guy's on foot. He's not even really on his horse. But he knows where he's going, you know. He's following also something abundant here. Yeah, exactly. So this is, all right, I'm just gonna get a few more cards and then we'll kind of talk about it. Yo, Sag single. So, you know, this won't resonate with everybody, and this may just be for, you know, a select little group of Sagittarians out there, but there's some like really killer energy. Damn, there's the Empress again. Okay, all right, okay, all right. And you have Victory right at the bottom. So let's talk about this. Do we need clarity on anything? Why is this going to be so slow moving? So you've got like you've got Knight of Pentacles, right? So this is very slow moving, but Knights, they've got to focus on what they want, you know? So it's like, he's in pursuit of something, but he's moving super slow. But there is going to be a desire coming up to dive in. Either you or maybe this person that you're dealing with, or that you might be dealing with, or that might be coming in for you. There's just going to be an energy of like leaping without fear. There's not fear in this Fool card. It might be here also. If it were the Strength card, I would say it's here to say let go of fear, but that's just not really what's the feeling that's coming up here. But again, slow moving, right? So this is like planting seeds, growing a foundation to something. But there's a lot of abundance here with the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So let's okay, first of all, we're just gonna get that out of the way. This is slow moving. There's dual energy here that talks about slow moving. But this is like, King of Pentacles is long-term commitment, safety, security. So this indicates the possibility of a long-term, successful, secure, nice union. Like a King of Pentacles, the feeling with this king is this is not like King of Wands. This is more centered in stability, safety. This is a very homey, nice, warm possibility for long-term success, long-term commitment. And then you've got the Sun here. Like, how much more warmth could you have in a possible connection besides King of Pentacles and the Sun card? You just got like a lot of good energy coming in on the in this whatever's in your arena, Sag. This is really nice. And then Empress, this is like, so this is where this connection can take you, right? This can take you into, well, first of all, I want to get like a little indication on like what's with the slow moving energy, like what's behind it. If it's like, okay, balance. So this is just here to say, that it's like not a bad thing that it's slow moving, and boom, you have Four of Wands right at the bottom of the deck. Geez, Sag, like what's going, like who did you meet? Who are you going to meet? Like who's coming in for my Sag singles? Also, like there's just a lot of planetary movement right now that's turning direct and in a really nice way. So it makes sense that this is a shift for Sag, because Sag's readings have been a little bit more on the stuck side, and it makes a lot of sense just in the overall energy. But yeah, so this is to say that this is slow moving, whatever this is, because it's kind of almost like it's being guided in that way, because, or it will be guided in that way, because it's here to balance. This is here to balance both parties. There's like angel energy on this slow movement. So this is a good thing. Like sometimes when the slow movement comes in, everybody goes, ugh, like, you know, okay, this is going to move slow, and that's a bummer, but that's not the energy here. This is an energy of like, yeah, take it slow, because that's what's gonna bring in the balance here. But there's definitely gonna be a desire to leap into this when it comes in for you, because it's so like boom, Emperor, Empress, King and Queen of Wands. This is gonna kind of maybe shake you up a little bit. But anyway, so what this whole energy brings you into is into your Empress, where you feel Empress. So this is not gender specific. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Your Empress energy, it just has to do with feeling balanced. She's all four queens balanced, right? And she just, look at her, like, look how soft and content and serene she is. That is Empress energy. She's just happy. She's not just in union, but she's happy in her own world. Like she's happy with or without union. So this is really nice that this is where it's going for you, that this is how it's rounding out. And then you have Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which also indicates like really harmonious union. So, and also Four of Wands can indicate marriage, but you're single. This is for Sag singles, so we're not going to jump on the marriage train or try to, you know, say that like, oh, this is ultimately possibility of marriage. But, you know, this is definitely is a marriage card, but also just like happy, joyous, union, balance. It's also the 1111 card. 4 breaks down to 2 and 2, and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, and always on the Four of Wands there's 2 sets of perfectly balanced wands, and so that's like soul path numbers. 1111, it's divine numbers, it's soulmate numbers, right? So yeah, this card is just about like celebration of passion, union, balance. So, you know, this looks really good, Sag. I'm interested to follow the progression for my Sag singles and kind of into Sag love, to see where this is going for you guys. And this is like a really sort of happy progression out of all that sort of stuck energy that seemed to be coming through in a lot of the previous Sag readings. There was like a typically like sort of self-sabotage and, you know, a lot of devil energy, and the devil was at the bottom of the deck, but you know, he did not show up in the reading. So that's really nice, because I think the devil card also typically has been showing up for Sag. So this is very sweet and amazing for you guys. So hopefully this resonated with you. Keep your eyes open, Sag, because this is like some beautiful energy coming in for you. If you haven't met it yet, then just stay open, because it's definitely something sweet is on the way, something with a lot of potential. So yeah, hopefully this resonated. If it didn't, please watch your sun, moon, and rising. And please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And thank you so much either way, just for showing up and for watching this reading today, okay? Stay blessed, Sag.